Is this gonna be my thing? Is this gonna be my thing? This is it. It's my thing. I would kind of pick something and make it my identity. You know, I kind of like put a chip on my shoulder at that point where I feel like, okay, I just want to strive for excellence.
Oh man, my heart is pounding right now.
You have more than 17 million subscribers.
One of our favorite creators. He's coming off one of his biggest series ever.
Do any of you guys have a pen by chance? The goal is as many views as possible.
Yeah.
12 million views, 20 million views.
I'm a competitive guy, so
225 million views.
it's so awesome to me.
3.5 billion views, which
Just kind of taking over YouTube's the goal right now. Why do I feel empty? This is a penny. Ugh.
This is Ryan Trahan.
You traveled across the US on 1 penny.
What do you call a fish with no eyes?
Oh, you're the 1 cent guy.
Let's go, Tommy. Why did the picture go to prison? Let's get some window cleaning supplies. Because it got framed.
you turned a penny into $5, into $10, selling water bottles,
$2 water?
DoorDash,
I am a certified DoorDasher.
etc.
I was so impressed by every single episode. Was just
It's actually so fun.
crushing and like
You raised $1.4 million, which equaled 14 million meals. You got 54 million unique views and 7.5 million average views per video.
I can't believe it. I'm frankly just baffled. I love making YouTube videos. It's so fun. It's such a fun job. I feel like I could do it forever. If I could really like identify sort of my past and my childhood growing up, the pattern that I noticed the most is that I would kind of pick something and make it my identity. My brother played trumpet in high school, so when I got to like 6th grade, I was like, I'm gonna play trumpet. Is this gonna be my thing? I tried to start this business when I was 14 called Stream Chat. Is this gonna be my thing actually? So in high school, I picked up running. I spent like 4 years running every day, like literally didn't miss a day for 4 years of running. I ran a 4:15 mile and I got 2nd place in cross country and track. Is this gonna be my thing? So a lot of my identity was in running. Like, oh, I'm a runner. This is like what I do. I started this water bottle company and we're like selling these water bottles at school and we would sell them like these water bottles and then all of a sudden the whole school's got them and it's so crazy. Ultimately, we did have like 800 bottles out of the 1,000 remaining. My school is very small. I wanted to reach more people to sell these bottles because we had an absurd amount left over. That's why I started my YouTube channel. How to use a Neptune bottle. Oh, get your Neptune bottles. They'll help you with hydration. And they really were great bottles. And so I started making kind of running content. How to run a faster 5K today. We're making like a couple $100 from AdSense.
Ryan continued to make running videos and graduated from high school.
2017 valedictorian. Ryan Trahan will do this.
Ryan was a standout in his class, earning a D1 scholarship to Texas A&M.
Ryan, you just kicked ass. How do you feel right now? Tired.
Ryan's career as a runner was looking very bright.
And then 3 months in, I had another question. And I was like, is this going to be my thing?
A Texas A&M cross-country runner says he's been ruled ineligible by the NCAA.
You know, I was promoting my company with my name, image, and likeness as an athlete. These are the 2 biggest things in my life. They're asking me to throw one out the window, essentially. Ultimately, that's like insane because the whole thing that my channel was valuable for is the running content and the fact that I am like a college-age guy that went D1 and like, I can't post any running videos. I can't vlog any of my meets anymore. And so they essentially asked me to bring my personality and identity online down to like a normal college kid. I mean, literally looking at those are my goals over there on that chalkboard. After I make the decision, I have to take half of those off. What I realized is like the goal of breaking 4 in the mile or any other goal I could arbitrarily set wasn't real for me. Running, I was just doing it out of discipline. So for me, I was like, okay, well, I am passionate about YouTube. I love making videos and I love talking to people that love making videos and everything about YouTube.
You had to make the choice between running or YouTube?
YouTube, yeah. It's a mosaic. It's just constant pivots for me, and we'll see where it lands. I had 20,000 subscribers. That's when I dropped out. I was like, YouTube's my thing. I figured if I really wanted to try to make YouTube my thing and sort of strive for that excellence, I really had to figure out a bigger niche. No way. No. That one's pretty good. And then 2 videos later, I tried this Lauren Gray video, which is completely broad and like not serving my community. The real life Barbie. and it just like blew up. What's going on, guys? I'm looking to speak with the Hammer. I had all these ideas, my Google Doc of ideas, and I'll still make videos like similar to how I was making before. I'll still try to be myself. Dogs on 3! But I kind of want to like take over the whole YouTube thing. Oh my gosh, look at this. We're taking the autopilot Tesla from Texas to Chicago. I'm a competitive guy, so just kind of taking over YouTube's the goal right now. Why do I feel empty? This is when my YouTube channel was doing very well. I had almost 2 million subscribers. I was making more money than I ever dreamed of. I have everything I've ever wanted. Why do I feel empty? Fireworks are representative of a like celebration, you know? And it was like a crazy juxtaposition of like, I should be celebrating right now. Why do I feel empty? And it was crazy, dude. I have a super, super small family. It's basically just my dad, like neighbors with my grandma, and she was an amazing mother figure for me growing up. I just owe so much of like kind of the person I am to her and how formative she was. When I was like 13, my grandma ended up passing away, which is like super sad. Like that was absolutely destructive for me. I was like 18, 19, and I was just like absolutely trying to wreak havoc on anyone I could. He's like, the kind you wear. Duh. I was just feeling lost creatively and feeling like, dang, what even is my identity on this platform? After a year of kind of trying to put other people down, I realized like, I remember sitting in my office and I was about to film another one, and I was like, I can't do this. I don't want to just sit in my office and critique people as my life. The biggest blessing, like on my dream board, I told you guys, like I want to build my dad a house. Ultimately, I pivoted away. My grandma always encouraged me to shoot for the moon. So like, we basically have a vision this year, and it's like, how can we say something? We discovered this thing called redemptive work, and it just, this chart outlined everything that I felt about YouTube. Typically, the goal is to exploit others to benefit from them. Let's just do whatever it takes. Let's just win. Let's win by force. I just want to see Jordan box Nina at this point. The audience doesn't feel rejuvenated by that content. They don't feel like inspired by that content. And so what redemptive work is, it basically flips everything on its head. It says, instead of trying to toil for rewards, toil for profit, we're going to create for restoration. We are going to creatively instill in this project as much as we can so that whoever receives it as a gift and is rejuvenated by it. So we're not just forcing ourselves into creating something that is purely for profit or momentum. We're gonna be taking like at least 45, 60 days off after each one so we can ask ourselves, what do we wanna do next out of love? I'm going to turn this single penny into $1,000. I did a penny series in high school when I had 300 subscribers, and I tried to turn a penny into $1,000 instead of getting a job. Do you happen to have a pen in your truck? A pen?
He said he ain't selling me that
A lot of it was like buying video games in bulk from people on like Facebook Marketplace and selling them individually on eBay. So thank you so much.
You're welcome.
You have a good one. And so I wanted to try to like just do some hustling, and this concept of starting from a penny I thought was really inspiring. Pretty much everyone can find a penny on the side of the road, but if you can find a way to turn a penny into $1,000, that would be magical. Right here is $1,043. You can't judge me until the summer of 2021 when my peers are graduating college. I was like, I'm gonna go out there and just be myself. I'm not gonna worry about getting crazy shots. Is this a video recording? Oh, I'm not gonna worry about over planning. Howdy. I decided like, let's try to make like a Ryan Trahan, like whatever is most unique to me video series. I was like, oh, okay, it's okay for me to be not super produced. It's okay for me to just be myself, try to be funny and awkward. This literally can't not work. Go! Give me that! There it is, one more. I really didn't have expectations, and I made sure to tell Logan, my videographer, like, hey, we don't need to have like headphones on. You don't need to like don't worry too much about the quality. Don't worry about the shot. I want you to like literally hold the camera like this and look at the people that we're talking to and smile and like just have a good time. You're giving me this 20? You freaking wrong. Let me get you some change.
Oh, you can keep it.
Bro, are you serious?
Yeah,
His penny series amassed millions of views and landed him #1 on the trending page for the first time, which is something he's always wanted to do.
You serious? Yeah. Oh my gosh. Okay.
You're coming off of, I think, what is the biggest series you've ever done?
Who's laughing now?
Who's laughing now in a slingshot? So far, we've raised $30,000, which is about 120,000 meals. I can't believe it. I'm frankly just baffled Every day I wake up, I'm like trying to pinch myself. Let's make sure this is like not a joke. I can't believe this happened, dude. This has just like completely blown everything out of the water that I could have imagined.
You traveled across the US on 1 penny.
It was interesting to see how you turned a penny into $5, selling water bottles,
$2 waters?
buying a cooler to sell pop,
Anybody thirsty?
DoorDash, etc.
Check this out.
You released one video a day. So that's 30 videos.
Yep.
As of today, 225 million views. You raised $1.4 million for Feeding America, which translates to 14 million meals?
Yeah, crazy Americans.
I haven't processed what just happened.
Realism is really important to you.
Yeah.
Oh, I said it backwards.
I think that's the beauty of your channel, though, is like it's very authentically you. You like don't put on a character.
Right.
It's like you are that like kind of socially awkward person, it's so you.
During this time where we've lacked a lot of connection, like watching you sell the sodas and having that group of kids invite you to the quinceañera was like
Everybody go to her quinceañera.
one of the most authentic moments to watch.
I think we're just super excited about the prospect of like trying to highlight the everyday person. The people you walk by on the street are probably way more interesting than I am, and they probably have a way better take on life than I could possibly give over and over in the videos, because you will get inspired by literally anyone, because everyone's been through a lot and everyone's got a perspective that could change your life.
2017 valedictorian, Ryan Trahan will give his.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna start with a story. All his life, this eagle did what the chickens did. As time passed, that eagle, he grew very, very old.
I want to build my dad a house.
And one day, he saw something above him. This thing, it glided gracefully and majestically through the clouds. What's that? Oh, that? Well, that's an eagle, one chicken responds. Don't worry about him, because you will never be that.
In 3 weeks, he's going to be moving into his dream house that I was able to build for him.
And that eagle lived and died a chicken, because that is what he thought he was. We will only ever have two choices.
Is this going to be my thing?
To merely exist as the chicken we are not,
YouTube's my thing.
or to live as the eagle we are.